Welcome to the Love Chronicles. I'm your host, Randy Love, and on today's show, we have Marchae Lee. She's the owner of Polish with Ease, which is a part of the larger creative beauty brand Color Street. We'll be talking about how she got started with the business, how she's navigated working from home while taking care of a child with disabilities, as well as how she plans to continue to build her business. We'll even have a little bit of girl talk about balancing relationships, work, children, and so much more. Welcome to the show, Marchae. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. For those who don't know, we met, oh man, so many years ago.
Yes, we were 31 now.
I'm 31 in a couple months. Yeah. So like,
You
well,
younger than
like
me.
six. I am younger than you by just a little bit.
Just a few months. It's okay.
We were like, what was that? First grade, second grade? I don't even
Something like that.
remember.
We was in elementary though, for sure.
Man. Oh, so
We was in the single digit
yes.
numbers.
Yeah. Let's get into this. You have this business that you're developing, right?
Yes.
It focuses on nail care or what exactly?
Okay, so what it is it's a home based business
Hmm.
and like a direct selling. So people refer to them, well, they are like a network marketing field, but I just find a way to like make it my own, like just to kind of take it away so that if when people come across me, they feel like, you know, it's me. Like I'm not really just trying to sell you something. I'm not really trying to like do nothing like how the typical, network marketers may come across. But yeah, it's a company called Color Street, but I branded it for myself as Polish with Ease because it's an alternative to polishing your nails. And so, whereas we usually use liquid gel or even, I mean, liquid polish, and then like, well, yeah, liquid gel too. Gel is liquid too.
Yeah,
Um, these are these are the strips. Can you see?
I can.
So basically, what happens is you take one of the strips off and you apply it to your nail, and you just peel it off. It's kind of like a sticker in a say, but it's not a sticker. It's a nail strip. And this is like the outcome. Like I have some on right now.
Oh, look at that color. Okay, see, I
Yeah,
love.
so it's 100% nail polish. So, but the thing about it is that makes it so convenient. Even if you have like a child or like on the go, like I do it in a car, like we can meet up at the park, have a picnic, and do our manicures without having to carry like luggages of clickety clackety polish. Like, um, you pull it on your nails and you put it on, and it's already dry, like right then and there. And like if you were to go to my page or even like on my YouTube or whatever, I post different videos on how to do it and how um, yeah, that's basically what it is. I have samples that I give out for free if people request it, just so that you can kind of see, like, oh, this is cool, or see the potential in it. And then, yeah, I have different designs or solid colors, French tips. Like, there's different kinds for whatever you like, and
I mean, going
very
through the
affordable.
pandemic, going through the pandemic though, like that is so much easier because it's not safe really to go into nail shops and get your nails done or affordable sometimes because some places charge astronomical prices. So like having that ease where you like, okay, I want pink today. Oh wait, I want a zebra design. Oh, hold on. Like you can,
Yeah,
it's
you can
more
change
ease.
it up as however you desire. And to be honest, like when you open the pack, you get two full strips like this. This
Okay.
is what I have on my nails right now. I didn't use both of them. So I could have used this second one again, or I could have used it on my feet,
Mm-hmm.
or like, so like one pack, you can do your nails, you can do your feet. How much you pay at the nail shop for a
Exactly.
manicure and a pedicure and a design and all that stuff? They it adds up to like over 30, 40. Like, some people charge a lot, you know.
Hmm.
But these nails, the highest price is $14. It ranged from 11 to $14, depending on if it's a solid, a design, or glitter or French tip. And they're like it's always a deal. Buy three get one free. And it lasts a long time, and the designs are always changing. So I have this one, but it's like if you say, "Oh, I already had that. Do you have anything new?" Yep, sure do. We just came out with a 80s theme um, that is really cute. I don't have any on hand right now, but I do on my site, and um, it's really cute. I can't wait to get mine in the mail and try them on and take pictures and just rock. I wasn't born in the 80s, but some of their style was really cute. Some of it was really extreme, but nevertheless, some of it was really cute. And like you said, during the pandemic, it was very inconvenient for all of us to do just simple stuff.
Mm.
And anything, I consider this a DIY, do it yourself. And why not? And like I said, I have samples. These are my cute little sample packs that I put together.
Oh, how cute. You get a little file
Uh,
and everything. Okay.
yeah, that's actually a part of the bag, the little bow.
Oh,
That's really cute. But it comes with everything that you need and a little sample. You couldn't really see the sample, but this is the sample.
oh, it's
And
a glitter one too.
yeah, there's different kinds, but yeah, you don't really get to choose, yo.
Like
But
here's a sample.
it's like, yeah, try it out if you like it. There you go. If not, there you go. It's like, it's not really like but I like that I do have a way to let you try before
Yeah.
you buy versus like, hey girl, I got this, buy it
Take
from
it,
me.
try it,
And you
take
like, I don't. What is it? I don't know. But I mean, it's fun and I've been having a lot of fun. Um, it is new for me, but I stay stepping out of my comfort zone every day. I found somebody who said, like on Instagram, to do a 30-day reel challenge, the reels.
it.
And
Yeah.
so today would be day 5. I haven't did it yet, but I've been posting them. It just be like random little stuff. And one reel, I was sweating. I was in a car. I was frustrated because I was trying to get the words to pop on the beat. You know how they be
Yeah.
doing it. I finally got it, and I was in the car like waiting for my son. He was doing therapy, and so it was like a cool 40 minutes,
Oof.
and I got it. I still kind of messed up at the end, but I was excited, girl. When I tell you I was excited, I was excited. And then, but I just stay just trying to push myself to do stuff because it does get hard.
Well, you said like you're pushing yourself to step out of your comfort zone. So doing this nail business is something that is different for you. And doing the real challenge is something that is like be like, okay, I know I can do it. I'm gonna do it to prove that I can do it to myself, like, for myself. But like you mentioned your son was at therapy. So like you have to balance all of that with taking care of a child.
Yes, and that's why, because I was really looking for something to work from home,
Hmm.
especially once the pandemic happened and my son was at school from home from the computer. And not only because my son is on the autism spectrum, and he's like a low moderate, so it's not like high up there. He's
Yeah.
high functioning, but he still has his moments. And so I have him in therapies. Like he's in OT, he's in speech, and he's in ABA to help with like his behaviors and his communication. And everything has been doing really well with him. Like he's made so much progress. However, it be some days. Okay. He's 5 years old. He'll be 6 in May. And so it'd be like a mixture of just regular toddler stuff on top of, the disability. And it'd be really hard. It's really hard sometimes. Like I don't really share about it
Yeah.
because, I don't really Like, I just don't, unless I'm kind of having a conversation with my friends or something, or maybe like with whoever, and it just kind of comes up. But I don't really like just come out and just be like, oh, I had this hard time today or something.
Yeah.
I just like to really highlight his successes versus, the challenges. Um, but this now that I've, learned how to kind of balance it out a little bit and like my emotions, and his therapies have been my own therapy that I didn't even really know I needed. Like, like I've learned so much to the point of they're like, you should be a therapist. I'll be going like sometimes the therapists they leave and go to another job or they go back to school and I'll be like, who told you to go back to school? But not like that, but it's just because we'll build up such a good rapport with a certain
Yeah.
therapist and then they're like, I'm so sorry, but I'm going to, you know, go higher in rank in school, so I have to go. And I'm just like, okay. But whatever. I'm happy for you, but okay. But anyways, I got off topic. But he has had different therapists, and so I like step in and kind of give them tips on what like ABA has done, and they be like, "You should be a therapist. You're really good." And I'm like, "You think so?" But no, because like literally, I'll be like, "Dang, I must really learn that." When you able to, you know something
Mhm.
when you able to like reteach it, and so sometimes I don't be realizing it. I'll be like, this ain't working. Like, but then I'm like, oh wait, it does work. Like,
It
you just
is.
have to like relax. Like there's times where I will go and just go in another room or something for like a few minutes. Because my son is a pure mama's boy. Okay. He he is like my shadow.
Oh.
Velcro. What else do stuff together? I don't know. But now he does a lot better. Like he'll go and he'll like do something. I can get a little bit of time, but then he opening his door and he's like, "Mommy, where are you? Mommy!" I'm like, "Rylan, I'm right here. I didn't go anywhere. I'm in the house." So, but I like that I can have a fun home based business. That's of course you have to be professional,
Yes.
but it's not to the point where it's like your kids can't be um how they say your kids are too loud, you got to be quiet in the background and da 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 da. I could be doing my business. I could even be having like a little interview with you or anybody, and he'll just come in for a little hot second and it's just like, oh hi. He's not here right now, but I'm just saying if he was here, you would have seen him by now. But and then it's just like he just want to come for a little bit and then he'll like go away for his thing, do his own thing. But I also like the nails because I'm able to feel pretty and do my nails and like
Okay.
at ease. Like that's why I call it polish with ease because it's super easy. And he literally, when I did these nails, if you go and see my live, he came in here, girl. He was fiddling with, he was messing with it, and he's all just touching me and everything. And it didn't make no, there was no mess to make. It was just like, okay, you're done now. Okay, thank you, bye. And so that's why I really am trying to help people. Like I'm not really just saying it just because it's a business. I really think that the product is very beneficial to all of us women out here, especially if you are a parent or you don't really have money like that to really afford the nail shop, or you don't like going in public, just anything, whatever your reason is. There's an alternative, and and I'm happy that I can offer a sample, and I have a group in my on Facebook, like a private group, to where I sometimes offer gifts and do little, things like as a thank you for being a customer or just being here on my page, and sometimes, I usually just give one sample to somebody, but who knows? Maybe I put like two. Because I did like four nails with, I think, like two of those samples or whatever it was. It was basically you can do your whole hand like with like two. You don't really need that much. So I could give somebody a free something for your nail,
Yeah.
maybe I will. Maybe shout out to
But
that
no,
too because they
yeah.
be they've been rocking.
As it is always good to have the team rocking with you,
Right.
however the team is built. But like the fact that you have a business that is something that isn't super complicated because you are a mom and you have a young child, and your child also, you said, has disabilities, so that makes it a little more, um I won't say difficult because that's not right.
I
It's,
said challenging.
yes, because like a child in a general sense is a challenge to begin with. As a non-mother, I am saying this as a really, really caring auntie.
Right. Right. No, seriously.
Just like having, having the child, having a child in a general sense, and then owning your own business, or working from home, or being an entrepreneur in any sense of the word, is challenging in itself. And then with the whole pandemic and not being able to go outside and trying to find a way to
That was so hard on
self-care,
him.
balance
Mhm.
their mental health and your mental health, that's a lot to have on your plate.
Yes, and my son is an outdoorsy kid. He is not a homebody. Well, he's a homebody, but he a homebody that needs to get out sometimes. Like that's how. So, because I used to go, me and my mom when I was younger, we was up and out by 12 o'clock all the time. On the weekend. At school, I was up for school and stuff, but on the weekend, we was up and out by 12. That was our thing. And then that's what I've always been. I've always been like outgoing. I used to be the party girl. I used to be popular. I used to be like just popping. And then, girl, I started dating and I didn't know how to balance. Um, we're gonna segue into a little girl chat for a second. 'Cause listen, I I started like dating. I know like some women out here could relate.
Mm-hmm.
I started dating and I didn't know how to balance a boyfriend and friends. And
Yeah.
I just pretty much like I would just want to be with my boyfriend and be at their house and do whatever with them. I didn't My poor friends, they were like, "You want to go with us? You want to do this?" I'm like, "No, I'm my man." And then And then if me once me and my boyfriend at the time would argue or something, then I'm calling them like, girl, did it right. And then one friend had to tell me like, that's not cool. Like
Yeah.
you you can't just hit me up when it's stuff not going right and da da da. So I had to like think about it. Wow, I was being a bad friend. I'm sorry. But then that broke up and then I took some time to work on myself and once I started getting back into the rhythm of things, I got back with another person and then I had a baby and then I got a real job, like a my first like career based job.
Mm-hmm.
It was a real job, like real crazy hours, just everything. Like I was becoming an adult basically. And
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't hang out. I couldn't do all that stuff. But I still, because there still were people who were in my job, they had men, they had kids, and they were still finding the way to balance it out and, take time for themselves and,
Yeah.
go out, da, da, da. But I still was struggling with that. Like I always felt like um I have to be with my man, or I have to go to work, come home, be a mom, come home, like and repeat. That's my thing. And so I've been these past 2 years now, going on 2 years. I've been really just working on myself, getting out of that mind frame because that's not how you're supposed to live. That's not even living. Like
Yeah.
I started, taking my son places, more and more because I'm like, we're in the house too much. You're a little kid, you know what I mean? he learns better when he's around more kids, and with the autism, that's a big thing with the social. So I'm like, you have to get up and get your son out and do this and do that and fix yourself up so you can start feeling like smiling, like every girl when we get our hair done, our nails done, our outfit, or something, it just brightens us up, Like I was literally just down. I think I don't want to say I was in a depression. It probably was, but I don't like to claim stuff like that. But I'm just saying, like my roller coaster that
Right. Yeah.
And now I'm really proud of myself. How I have kind of overcame everything and got us to a swing of things. And I'm like, okay, now I can start another business and focus on it and get it up and going. Because I have dibbled and dabbled in different things. Like I tried to do a lot of different things. Like I tried to do bartending. I tried to do, I don't know. That's a whole other topic. But I just
Let's see.
wasn't in the mental space,
Yeah.
So
It's like you were finding yourself while also slowly figuring out how to balance the things that were already there.
girl,
And there's
listen,
nothing wrong with that. It takes time sometimes. So, I mean,
being a mother has been like crazy. Okay, like it has been such a crazy but amazing experience. Like
mhm,
every mother has their own story, but and every mother with a child with a disability has their own story too. But
mhm,
you know, my son not only was he diagnosed with that, but he was born a preemie.
mm,
So my whole start as a mother was it was really hard. Like I'm able to smile about it now, but back then my baby stayed in the NICU for 2 months. He was 2 pounds. And that was so depressing. I felt guilty. I felt like, what did I do?
mhm.
Then to get him older, and then now they're like, oh, he has this. I'm like, it's been a nonstop, like, you know, but it's okay because he's going up. He's not like, decreasing in progress. So that's good. But it has been very hard. But I'm just really happy that I'm able to now, I feel comfortable enough to do something for me. It's fun.
Mhm.
Um, I can get my friends together or anybody, I don't
I
know.
mean, I as since I don't have kids, like that makes it harder. Like I can empathize, but I don't quite understand. But I
Yeah.
am like my niece, my oldest niece. That's like my baby. She is turning 21 in May, and I am 30. So that like she was my baby doll when I was growing up because I was 10 when she was born. So like, well, I was 9.5, whatever. Um, that was my little partner, and she's diabetic, and
Mm,
she got diagnosed when she was 8. So while she's not my daughter,
mm,
she's like a really close little sister type situation, and just helping my sister and her go through that, being a little kid and being, having to change her entire life and everything around that. I understand what you're saying because it's not the same. Autism and diabetes are not the same at all, but it
right.
is a challenge that parents have to face when their child, not only having a child when you're younger, although you weren't, like my sister was young. She gonna kick my butt when she hear this. She was young. But like, having a child when you're young ish, and then them having some type of difficulty or added pressure or situation or whatever. Like I can only imagine how hard that is.
Girl, I don't know. I pray every day. That's how I get through it because
Yeah.
it be a lot of times where I'm like, how did I get through that? And it's nothing but God for real because I'll be, you can see now, I'm sleepy. Always sleepy. Like I could go to girl. We could get off right now and you can call me and be like, no answer. I'm asleep. I go to sleep fast because I be needing my rest. I'll be like, I just feel like I'm just on the go. And maybe times where like sometimes he'll let me kind of chill.
Yeah.
But most times he's like, Mommy, why are you asleep? I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I just need 5 minutes. 5 minutes sleep. Um, but yeah, it's fun. Like for the most part, we do have some fun. Like there's challenging moments, but
Yeah.
my son is so funny to me. Like I was a goofy kid, his dad's
Yes,
goofy.
you were.
I'm still goofy. I talk a lot, as you can see or hear if you're listening on the podcast. I talk a lot. I like to talk, um, but and that's him. But he's had like a challenge with his communication,
Mhm.
but it's there now. It's there. We still, kind of gotta help him out a little bit. But oh yeah, we can talk. And I love it. I love it. People used to be
Mhm.
like, you don't want to talk yet because he ain't gonna shut up. And I'm like, but I don't want him
I
to shut
want him to. Exactly. He needs to express himself. I mean, like, okay, I'm gonna take you back to when we was kids again because I remember me, you, and Janae
up.
would talk. We talked so much, first off, and then we would talk fast. So everybody around us would be like, "What is happening in this conversation?" And
Oh, and I would understand.
mile a minute,
Um,
mile a minute, and like I just remember my mom
who
going.
talks fast? I need to hit her up a little bit. I
I just
think you talk a little fast still sometimes.
Me, yeah, I do it, and I have to think. I actively think about slowing down because I will find myself talking real fast, and folks will not know what I'm saying. And I'm like, "I'm sorry, hold on."
Funny
Take a breath.
because I've been around a lot of people who talk fast, and
Mhm.
I'm understanding everything they're saying, and people be like,
That was
"What
us when we was little.
did you say? How you know?" I'm like, "You didn't hear? She said."
Exactly what
That
we
is
said.
such a funny story. I don't even remember that though, but
Mhm.
that's very believable.
Mhm.
I don't know. It's cool. Like I don't try to be nice. I am nice. I am a nice person. And it takes a lot to get me mad, and you know, it don't take much to get me irritated because, that's different. But for me to be like mad or blow up, it takes a lot. And if somebody gets me to that point, it's just like it's just no point in even trying to like be my friend or whatever. Like, because you took me out my element, and I don't like that. I
Right.
don't like being mad. I like to be
I ain't
happy.
here for it. I ain't here.
I do not want to deal with that. So
Yeah.
that's, I'm gonna ask my mom if she remember me talking fast. Cause you know what? It's times where people now be like, "What did you say?" And I be thinking it's because I'm sounding too low or whatever. But my mom, she has told me actually. She's like, it sounded like you was like shiver, shiver, shiver. I'm like, I did not do no shiver, shiver, shiver. Did a whole something.
Like, no, not at all.
But
Um,
I don't know.
but thank you for coming on today. It has been
Cover?
so much fun. Yes, it went by so fast.
Wait, what to say? Can I come back?
Of course, anytime. I know you have another project you're working on, so when you have more to tell me, you and your business partner need to come on.
Definitely. Oh my gosh, I feel like I took over. I was just talking. I'm so sorry.
The point is for you to talk.
Sorry. Thank you for having me and for this opportunity. It was very fun and out of my comfort zone once again, but I did it. I'm talking a lot, but I did it.
I loved it. I loved it. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in to season 1 of the Love Chronicles. I'll be back in a few months with a whole new set of guests. a lot more information, and some more fun conversations. Until then, laters, y'all.